My dear students, this is your Professor Dr. Syed. Today I am going to teach you about Value Improvement Engineering, Unit 5, Part 2. Number 4, Creative Phase. This step requires a certain amount of creative thinking by a team. A technique that is useful for this type of analysis is brainstorming. So, brainstorming is a technique where a few members will be there. They have different ideas, they put their ideas forward, then they do the brainstorming, and finally they decide that whose idea is a good idea. This stage is concerned with developing alternatives. Then number 5, evaluation phase. In this phase, the value assessment team judges the ideas developed during the creative phase. The value assessment team ranks the ideas. If the ideas are irrelevant or not worthy of additional study is disregarded. The ideas which represents the greatest potential for cost savings and improvements are selected for the development. Number 6, development phase. The team develops the selected ideas into alternatives or proposals with a sufficient level of documentations. They create different documents to satisfy the selected idea. This is to allow decision makers to determine if the alternative should be implemented. Number 7, presentation phase. The presentation phase is actually presenting the best alternatives to those who have the authority to implement the proposed solutions that are acceptable. Number 8, implementation and follow-up. In this phase, 1, they develop an implementation plan. Number 2, they execute the plan. Number 3, they monitor the plan to completion stage. The objective is during the implementation and follow-up of this phase, management must assure that approved recommendations are converted into actions. The purpose of this follow-up is determine the best design alternatives to reduce the cost of the project, to improve the quality of the product, to increase reliability and availability, to enhance customer satisfaction, to improve organizational performance, to identify different problems, to develop recommended solutions. Now you can see a diagram where you can see the potential savings from the value engineering. It's true that early changes are naturally less expensive than later ones. This diagram, it shows you the total cost, the savings due to the value engineering, the net loss what you get. You can see the resistance line and acceptable line. These graphs will vary from one project to the other project. The value engineering principles are as follows. 1. Systematic method for evaluating product performance and value. Number 2. The use of multifunctional teams. Number 3. Focus on a simplified product. Now you can see a case study. This case study is about focusing adjustment knob for a slit lamp. In this case study, we are introducing a product. The product is a medical instrument. In this presentation, we have considered a medical instrument manufacturing company. In this case study, we are following a few steps. 1. Product selection plan. First of all, we'll have to select a product. For this, we'll have to make a plan. Number 2, gather information of product. You need to find out, you need to gather the information about this product. Number 3, functional analysis. It's the most important, that how the product is functioning, for what purpose we are using this. We'll have to do the analysis on its functions. Number 4, creative worksheets. We'll have to create different worksheets. Number 5, evaluation of the sheet. From the created sheets, we'll have to evaluate the sheets and find out the best one. Then do the cost analysis and find out the results.